Hello and welcome to the Reiki Gem Wellness channel. And today we're going to be talking about the third eye chakra and crystal healing. For those who are new to the channel, my name is Shannon and I'm a certified Reiki master and teacher and a certified gemologist, and I combine those skills and passions to provide you with the knowledge, tools, and opportunities to practice incorporating crystal healing into your daily life. And this chakra and crystal healing series is really a very strong way to start incorporating crystal healing into the areas of your life that need the most support, to discover where you need support in your life and which crystals and gemstones will help you. I do have a nest of birds right outside my workshop window, and they'll be joining us today. There's lots of baby birds right now. So if you have already been watching the chakra series, then welcome back. But if you're just coming into this series, I am progressing through all of the chakras through these informational videos and guided meditations to help you discover where you need support. And I will link to the entire chakras and crystal healing playlist so you can start from the beginning if you like, or if you can watch this one and see if this is an interesting topic for you. So I do recommend, if you're working through this series, that you have a journal so that after each video you can write down what rises up for you, anything that stands out, anything that feels comfortable or triggers you, so that you can start developing a map of your chakra health system. And you know specifically the areas where you need the most support. I also invite you to join the private Facebook group, and I'll put the link to that in the description below. And if you're looking for third eye chakra gemstones or jewelries, then please do check out my online crystal healing store. The link for that is also below, because I have third eye chakra bracelet and gemstone sets, tumbled gemstones, pendants, everything that you'll need to help you with your crystal healing journey. And today we're specifically talking about the third eye chakra and the crystals that can support it. So the third eye chakra, where is it located? Well, it's located right here in the middle of the forehead, above your eyebrows, like you had an eye right in the middle of your forehead. That's where it's located. And the psychological domain of the third eye chakra is our ability to tap into our inner self, to connect with our intuition and our own inner wisdom. It's all about being comfortable in your inner world with yourself and going within. So if you have a balanced third eye chakra, the energy is swirling at a reasonable pace, and the opening puts just the amount of energy through above and below, then we feel that we can access and trust our intuition. We have a really good sense of our gut feeling for people and situations. We have the desire and ability to meditate and sit with ourselves in our inner world. And that doesn't mean that you're perfect at meditation, but that you have the desire and ability to do it, and that we're comfortable sitting with ourselves and our inner world. And we may meditate in groups with others. It doesn't mean that we isolate ourselves if we're working on our third eye chakra, but that we can look inside. And then the third eye chakra also, if you have a balanced one, then you do feel kind of connected to some of those intuitive and psychic abilities. And it may not be that they're fully developed, but you feel like you could if you wanted to. Like if you wanted to start tarot reading, or if you wanted to start dream journeying or lucid dreaming, that you have confidence in your ability to learn how to do that. So if your third eye chakra is blocked, if the energy is like tight and it's not letting a lot of energy through, and it's swirling sluggishly. Now, if you want more explanation on blocked or overactive or balanced chakras, then check out the intro to chakras and crystal healing video, and I'll link that in the eye above. But if it's blocked, then we really feel cut off from our intuition. We really don't feel like we have a good sense of our inner voice, that we don't trust our gut feelings about things, that we're always questioning and doubting it. We may find ourselves trusting people that we shouldn't because we didn't listen to it, or getting involved in relationships with people because we're not recognizing those red flags. We don't feel like we can access any intuitive or psychic abilities at all. We just kind of feel cut off from the knowledge that we hold within. And the gemstones that will help open that up and help us start developing that intuitive connection and trust in our inner voice and inner wisdom are generally purple stones. The third eye chakra is one of the chakras that doesn't have a really like tight color scheme. However, there are lots of third eye chakra gemstones. The most common that are purple are amethyst, orlite 23, and charoite. But also fluorite, larvicite, iolite, indigo gabbro, or also known as mystic merlinite, and lapis lazuli. Now, this is also connected with the throat chakra, but it has a deep connection with the third eye chakra as well. So by meditating regularly with third eye chakra gemstones, it brings more energy to the third eye chakra. It opens that up, and it helps like open up that highway and connection to our intuition. So what happens if you have an overactive third eye chakra? Well, then you might find yourself just overwhelmed by the abundance of your intuitive and psychic abilities, because you've got a lot of energy here. The energy is really flowing. The passage is really open, and you just might be inundated with the messages from your inner self, from the universe. You're tapping into it all the time, and it gets distracting because you really can't separate yourself from your normal daily life and the information that's flowing from your intuition. Like, you may have really overwhelming, vivid dreams. You may find yourself daydreaming in kind of a meditative state often, or, you're getting the messages. Like, if you're a medium or a channeler, they're just inundating you all the time. Maybe you feel an overabundance of spirits in your house there because you're not able to disconnect from those messages. You might find yourself overly attracted to meditation and isolated inner practices, and you just stay in a place of your inner world all the time and kind of cut yourself off. That's what it looks like when your third eye chakra is overactive. There's just so much of it. And as I've said in my previous videos, it may be hard to admit that we have an overactive chakra. Now, if you're being overwhelmed and inundated by your psychic abilities, then that one's kind of easy to admit if you're feeling like there's too much and you don't feel like you have a way to shut it off. So the gemstones that will help reduce the energy of the third eye chakra and start reducing those informational messages are from the opposite chakra color. Now, this is not the opposite on the color wheel. This is the opposite on the chakra line. And so the opposite of the third eye chakra is the sacral chakra. And so red and orange gemstones will help balance this out. That's because the sacral chakra is our connection to the beauty and the joy and the experience of the outer world. And some of those gemstones are like red jasper, carnelian, red calcite, orange selenite. All of those gemstones can help bring you out of that inner space and help you bring you into the present moment and connect with your outer world, with the things and the beauty and joy around you, so that you can get more of a balance between your inner and outer world. And I list more gemstones in the sacral chakra and crystal healing video if you want to check that out for more crystal samples. So there are other practices that you can do to bring balance to your third eye chakra. And the one that you'll know right away if you've been watching these videos is that I always say to stand barefoot outside on the ground, because our foot chakras are natural grounding mechanisms. They allow us to release any excess energy back down into the ground if a chakra is overactive, and if we need to draw more energy up to awaken a chakra, then we can do that up through the feet as well. But really, one of the most important things to have if you want to bring your third eye chakra to health is to have a spiritual teacher. It doesn't matter what spiritual path that you follow, but to have somebody to guide you in connecting into your inner world and not being overwhelmed by it is extremely important. So if third eye chakra development is really important to you, then you really should seek out a spiritual teacher, a guide, or a mentor. And also doing meditation outside helps the third eye chakra, because we are grounded in our practice and we are surrounded by the earth energy, and it helps us have an meditation experience without getting overwhelmed, without losing ourselves in it. It'll always bring us back to ourselves, having that connection to the earth. So thank you so much for joining me today to talk about the third eye chakra and crystal healing. And in 2 days on Saturday, I will be posting a third eye chakra guided meditation. So if you have any of these third eye gemstones, then you might want to get one and put that aside for Saturday so that you can sit in the guided meditation. And then right after this video is a good opportunity to bring out your journal and just write down anything about this that stood out to you, that you think feels like an insight, or is really familiar, or it triggers you. Those are all important to write down, to have with you, to use as a guide to bringing all of your chakras back into a state of health. So thank you so much for joining me today. And if you're new to the channel and you are interested in crystal healing, then I talk about a different gemstone and crystal every single week. And I post informational videos about the supportive benefits and also guided meditations with those gemstones. So if you're following along in the chakra series and you haven't subscribed, then y'all subscribe to the channel so you won't miss a single gemstone video. Thank you, and I'll see you during the guided meditation.